Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video we are doing a throwback makeup edition, just using some old makeup that I used to use back in the day. So if you want to see what I use, what I think about these products, how they look on my skin today, then make sure you keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Hey guys, it's me. I'm back, and today's video is going to be a fun video because I was in Walmart this morning and I passed by some makeup items and I'm like, hey, I remember that. That probably was like one of my first drugstore foundations, the hyped up drugstore foundations. So today's video, I'm going to do my makeup how I used to do my makeup. Let's just say 10, maybe, yeah, maybe 15-ish years ago. So let's jump right into it. Some of the stuff I've already had in my collection, but I have always used a primer from day one. From the moment I started putting any makeup on my face, I have always used some sort of primer. So I brought this recently. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. So that's what we'll use today. And believe it or not, it started off, my first primer was probably an e.l.f. primer. So I should have took the tape off this thing. I picked it up. I chose this one out of my stash because it reminded not Mac. What is wrong with me? Why can't I focus? The e.l.f. primer was like it was in a bottle like this, but it was like maybe like the Poreless primer or the mattifying primer or the hydrating primer, but e.l.f. has always had bottles like that, so that's why I chose this one today. So that's what we're going to use for primer. So this should be a very quick video because back then I did not do a lot of steps, but I thought my makeup was flawless. I thought my makeup was flawless. And I used to do my makeup like this every day without fail. And I just knew. This feels really good. I had a sample size of this primer and decided to pick up a full bottle with my e.l.f. points. And I'm so happy I did. It's hydrating, but it's got kind of like a gel-like consistency, but it feels really moisturizing on my skin, as you can see. Okay, let me wipe my hands off. And I used to jump right in, didn't know anything about color correcting, smile lines, none of that. Back then I probably didn't have smile lines because I was a lot younger. But the foundation, not a foundation, it's a skin tint. It's the Maybelline Dream BB Pure Skin Tint. I was in Walmart this morning, saw this. It was like $7, and I had the shade 140 deep sheer tint. So that's what we'll be using today. I remember when this hit YouTube and everyone in the world had this little BB cream, right? This BB cream solved all your dreams, everything you wanted in life. This BB cream did it, and it just disappeared. And when I walked past it in Walmart, I'm like, hey, they still sell that? So this is how the shade looks. Those are just a little dots, y'all. Always use a foundation brush. This is just a brush from Temu or She Glam. At this part, I don't know, I can't remember like where I get the brushes from. So let's see if this shade matches me, if back then I was even using the correct shade. So let's see. Still smells the same. They have a hydrating one and they have a mattifying one. So I had both of them back in the day, but today I just decided to pick up the matte one for whatever reason. Let me see what the bottle says, y'all. 8 benefits in one for a healthy looking skin clean for a healthy looking skin today and clearer skin tomorrow. Oh, I gotta get back in the swing of filming. Feel like I can't get it right. Clears acne, conceals imperfection, minimizing the look of pores, reduces the appearance of redness, adjusts the skin tone, hydrates and smooths, mattifies and clarifies. Oh my gosh, guys, I thought I was recording. So the concealer I have is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Caramel. Now I gotta find it. Fit Me Concealer in Caramel, number 40. I used to use this. You know, this probably was one of my first drugstore concealers. I didn't know anything about concealing my forehead, upper lip, chin area. The only areas I knew about concealing were underneath my eyes. Underneath my eyes was the only areas I knew about. This concealer to me is like a medium, a light to medium coverage, depending on how much you build it up. And we're just going to blend it out with a brush. I got my Real Techniques 402 brush. And that's what we'll use today to blend this out. This is fun. Doing my makeup how I used to do back in the day. So let's see. We're going to see how it comes out if I was looking okay back then. You know, I need a mirror. And it, oh, that's kind of bright, huh? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Get the brush. Let's blend it out. You know, always when you start makeup, you think, oh man, I'm doing so good. It's so good. It looks so good. And then you see like a memory will pop back on your phone or you see a picture and you're like, what in the world was I doing? I have no idea at all. So, yes, that's probably how I was looking. I'm going to take my foundation brush, blend out the edges. I still used to go over my concealer area. Y'all see me do this to this day with my foundation brush, just to kind of like tone down the concealer. So that's not too bad. We're not too bad. Everything so far on my face is feeling real lightweight, so bonus. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder in 20, light to medium. This was something that I always have in my stash. I get mine from Amazon. It's like usually like $3 or $4. It's not expensive, and it's a really good powder. I'm gonna take the same concealer brush, and we're gonna. I used to bake back then because you know baking was the thing. So I used to bake back then. I had no idea why I was baking, but I was baking something. So yeah, still just putting it on this areas. I'm looking real bright. Real bright. I have always, from the day one, from the over there, from the beginning of time since I started my makeup journey, have always been into eyeshadow. And I started off using a concealer as my base. Knew nothing about eyeshadow primers, what they were meant for, what I was supposed to use them for. Always started off with concealer. So I just use my Fit Me concealer, pack that on my lid, and blend it out with the brush. I'm trying to think like what eyeshadow, I know in my head like what eyeshadow look I would have done because it was the only eyeshadow I knew to do or that felt okay to do. And I used to blend it out with my finger. And imagine this taking me, let's just say an hour to do. Only because I had no idea what I was doing. And I thought I was doing the most when really I could probably not even worry about it. Knowing me back then, I would probably have taken a blush palette to do my eyeshadow because I didn't have a lot of makeup to choose from, and I think I would have. So this is the Red Glam NICKI blush palette. We're going to take the gold shade. Gold has always been in my life. Gold has always been my go-to color for everything. I'll take my finger, pop that on. All over my leg. I used to wear gold eyeshadow, gold lipstick, gold everything. I thought gold was like, I still do. Not thought, I think. Gold is like, if you want to be glam, if you want to be simple, gold can do either look for you. I'm a gold girl, not a silver girl. So just taking my finger, plopping that on. Probably what I used to do. I'm not gonna lie. I know I used to. I'm gonna take the matte red shade or red orange shade. I got a new Wet n Wild blood brush from Walmart. I picked up about 5 of them, whatever was on the shelf, because they're still only 98¢. And I'm gonna put that in my outer V. If it'll pick up. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Always been into my outer V shade. Didn't know too much about a crease shade, so this is, I need to get a brown because I probably would have done a brown. Not so much this red. I'll take my Juvia's mini chocolate palette. And then, knowing me, back then I didn't know that I didn't have to go as deep. So I would have taken the darkest shade there. The darkest shade. I'm gonna put that right there. And that's deep. And I used to do my face first and then eyes. So yeah, I'm still going in the same little. Blend out the edges. Not so much going my crease because it's like a transition shade. So I knew absolutely nothing about transition. Like, what is a transition? What did I need a transition for? What was I transitioning to? Nothing. Nada. Zip. Nothing about that. Yep, that's about it. We're not going to do too much blending because blending wasn't nothing to me. I didn't care anything about blending. I just wanted to get the makeup on there. This is on in front of me. I probably used to use like a Maybelline mascara or maybe like a Wet n Wild mascara, but I have my Lancome Big Mesure. I'll use this until it goes. Because y'all know I wear falsies all the time, so mascara is not, I don't really buy mascara like that. I like buy one a year, maybe 2 a year. But other than that, I don't really buy mascara like that. I used to, But I have never liked that Maybelline. I think it's the waterproof one. The one that's in the pink tube with like a green top or something maybe. It has like pink and green on the packaging. I've never cared for that one. That one clumps my lashes. I don't like clumpy lashes. Yeah, I used to roll my roll my lashes up in the mascara. Probably why they was clumpy, huh? I used to roll them up. I probably was packing so much mascara on my lashes. You hear me? Can y'all see me? I'm like, I got no lashes. I got some lashes. Don't look like it. Okay, now on to lashes. And this is not lashes, eyebrows. This is probably how my eyebrows used to look. Cause I've never been a fan of like going to get them. I used to get them threaded, but once the place I used to go to like closed down, and I stopped caring. So my eyebrows have probably always been like not neat. And I used to, my very first eyebrow pencil was probably MAC Spiked or Stud. I don't have any of those. I got two that I purchased from She Glam or one of those. So we're going to try to line. I was looking for that says light black. And this one says dark brown. Let's do light black on the outer part. And see if we can give our brows some type of something. Okay, She Glam. Or did I? Or, I don't know. At this point, guys, I don't know if this stuff is coming from She Glam or if it's coming from Temu. This is real creamy. That's probably how my brows look. Just like that too. Y'all like this. It just say Party Queen. I had to look at my order histories. I'm thinking it probably would have said She Glam if it came from She Glam. So this probably came from Temu. But this is really creamy. That's just how my eyebrows look. Just like this. Growth. Y'all hear me? Growth. Oh, I need to get it done because I got one piece of brow right there. Brow hair that is killing me. So we're going to have to clean this up. Let's go ahead and take the same concealer. I might go tomorrow and get them waxed. The only thing I don't go often with waxing is because I don't want my eyebrows to get thin out. And also I have to be real careful because the waxing will break me out. So I try not to push it. Like, why? I just wish like sometimes I could be like one of those people whose skin can go through whatever, whenever, go through the storm and come back and be fine. Like they can take whatever, use whatever. Me, I have to be careful like constantly of what I eat, what I take, because my skin reacts to everything. And I'm so grateful. I thank the Lord that I don't really, have to take like medication every day for this or that, because at one point I did until I did what I was supposed to do to not have to do that. And then my skin reacted like as I was taking the medicine, like my skin just broke out totally. So I'm the type of person that my body just, I guess, doesn't do well with foreign things in it. So I need to do what I need to do to make sure I stay healthy if I want my skin to be healthy. Okay, let's blend this out because we don't want it to dry. Yeah, I'll probably go tomorrow. And I have to tell them very light wax. Still full, not thin. Just arch me a little and clean up underneath. Just a clean up. That's all I need to clean up. That's a little better. That's a little better because I was scared at first. I was like, oh, my eyebrows looking thick. Okay, that's a little better. And for face powder, I always had a good drugstore face powder. It probably was the Maybelline Fit Me, you know, the little black compact. I don't have any of that, but I got a Maybelline Super Stay in 362 Truffle. I'm sorry, but this is the old one. Y'all know they reformulated, came up with a new one that's slightly a little bit not so good. Yeah, it does. I used to pile the powder on my face. I thought the powder was making my makeup. Like the powder was the end all be all of my makeup look. So I know I used to pile it on the powder part. You guys, can I blend this eyeshadow just a little bit? Did I drop the brush? Yeah. I just want to blend this one just a little bit. Right in the corner. This is killing me. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better for me. Okay. Okay. I was a blush freak. I was a blush freak. I used to pile blush on like no other. I used to. So, same palette. And I'm going to take the orange shade because knowing me, probably used to do orange. We used to do orange. MAC Raisin was probably my first high-end. Beauty Supply Store blushes were my go-to blushes back then. But I know I used to pile it on. Let's see, yeah, that skin tint didn't really do cover much. So, but if I didn't have, ooh, is that breaking up right there? Hold on, y'all. Looked like it was trying to break up. Okay. Okay, on to lips. I have a NICKI eyeliner pencil in brown. I used to use eyeliner pencils as my lip liner, still do to this day, but I've always been a brown lip liner girl. Always, 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 always. And a clear gloss. And a clear gloss. That's what I used to do. No blending, no nothing. That's probably how my lips was looking. Just like that. That's how my lips was looking. I know because I probably have several pictures with my lips looking just like this, not blended. Okay, guys, I am back. This is the completed look. It doesn't look bad at all. It's just not blended. It's not blended at all. And y'all know I love me a good deep contour and bronzer. And I can't believe I didn't used to do that back in the day. But I just look like I got a simple flat face. My face looks flat because I don't have any definition with my bronzer. But it doesn't look bad. The BB cream or whatever is not going to cover up that spot because that spot is very deep on my brown skin. But once that clears up, it doesn't bother me. But if you wanted like more coverage, you probably would have to put like concealer there first or some kind of color corrector there first and then put on the BB cream. But I'm okay with it. I think it looks good. I'm missing my lashes. My eyeshadow is not blended. My eyeshadow is not blended. I won't say it's not blended. I'll say I see now the importance of a transition color. You know, whereas before I just wanted to do gold on my lid, brown in my outer V, and be done. But now I see the importance of a good transition color. You know, I see that now. As you can see with me going in the transition area to kind of soften it, it makes it look less harsh. Now my lips, of course, I probably still wear my lips like this right now. But it's a little bit more blended. Would I love me a good brown lip liner and clear gloss or a brown lip liner and gold gloss. Whatever lip I do is probably going to be a brown lip liner. Yeah. But this is the completed look. Something fun and different. Will I still use these products to this day? Yes. Love the BB cream. Y'all probably see me using this a lot for the summer. Love the BB cream. It's only $7. Elf primer, only $6. Like, you still to this day, you don't have to spend a lot on makeup if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. Totally your preference. But if you're on a tight budget or just like to spend your money somewhere else on other things, and makeup is not really like one of those things you want to spend a lot of money on, then it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, because it's okay. The look is okay. Jot down and let me know what were some of your first makeup items that you used to fall in love with, that you thought made your makeup look flawless or had you thinking that you were makeup artist of the year. Drop down and let me know. I'm interested. And if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.